I came across a viral video on TikTok of a girl kind of freaking out because she told someone that she was involved with that she loved them, and they apparently responded with an AI generated video of Winnie the Pooh rejecting her, saying that he's got like 3 other bitches or something.
Currently entertaining 3 other bitches right now. You were my fave.
And as a viewer, you might be thinking, wow, that's crazy. I can't believe he would break the news to her like that. You can probably already tell where I'm going with this based on the title of this video, but this TikTok video sparked a rabbit hole of things that surprised me outside of what you might expect. The video I'm talking about currently has over 28 million views, 2.4 million likes, and a bunch of comments engaging with this video. People criticizing the guy, sending her that, or even talking about how she sent that long paragraph to him. These people are clueless and lack survival skills. And she's responding to these comments, defending herself, saying, "I didn't mean to hit send. That was the smallest paragraph," you know, as if this really happened. This video was posted by someone named Melanie Chats on TikTok, and apparently her life is a mess. And yeah, it probably is. It's the only true thing about her page. One clear red flag is that if you click on her page, she seems to receive these AI generated responses all the time by everyone she knows. She had another video with almost 9 million views letting us know that her dog died, and showed us how her mom responded with an AI video of her deceased dog talking to her. It wasn't nearly as good as the Nathan For You episode.
It's me, Maddie. So sorry I died.
Or another video with 8 million views of something that says, "My cousin got married 3 months ago and sent this in the group chat today." And the rest is exactly what you would expect. Just some bogus storyline for the engagement and the AI video. Her page is filled with all of these videos describing some sort of scenario and a fictional person sending her one of these video messages. Even 12 hours ago from the time I'm talking about this, she posted another one. And you might think, okay, so maybe she's faking all this because she likes attention. What's weird about that? I know these are undisclosed advertisements, and I'll tell you how I know, but it gets even weirder. First, I want to say that there is a huge incentive to undisclosed marketing. This type of marketing is effective because when people don't think they're being sold something, they're more likely to sit and engage with the content. And someone who's watching the content might go, hey, it'd be funny if I used that and sent someone a video. However, undisclosed ads are also prohibited by the Federal Trade Commission, or FTC for short. Just by pure speculation alone, how convenient is it that all of these situations present the generated video and show the app name by the end of the video? Some app named Cantina. It doesn't stop there though. It's safe to say that this isn't a genuine page at this point, because there would at least be other videos mixed in that don't involve the app, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty certain this isn't her personal page. We can see that over 16,000 people are following her, probably from her viral videos, so there's nothing weird about that. But she's following 208 people. I'm like, okay, who could she possibly be following if this isn't her personal page? Because I don't think it is. Well, remember, this page is named Melanie Chats, and one person she's following is named Maria Chats. Everyone's chatting. First video I noticed on Maria's page, she says,
"My cousin got married not even 3 months ago and she sent this to the family group chat."
Oh, well, that's interesting, because the exact same thing happened to Melanie, and also Julianne and Amber. In fact, I can confidently say that at least 95% of the accounts these people are following are doing the exact same thing. Hundreds, if not thousands of people talking about this stupid goddamn app in some clearly fabricated scenario. And it's embarrassing. That alone isn't interesting though. Ooh, big deal. People are lying on the internet. What's new, sassy? But what is interesting is that clearly there is a network of people who have made some kind of agreement to talk about this app in a way that has them pretending like it's not an advertisement. So I looked more into it, and what I found intrigued me. All I had to do was search Cantina AI Reddit. You know, Reddit, the most reputable source of information on the internet. And the first result that popped up piqued my interest. Beware, Cantina AI is a scam. Do not trust those Reddit ads. It sounds good, right? Being able to work from home, creating AI videos, and getting paid every week, those promises are just there to get you in the door. So they go on to describe their frustration about posting for this platform, and that not posting enough can get you removed from the program. So we've identified a potential system, but so far we're just making educated assumptions. What got me is what they said at the end of the post. Another thing, after doing some careful digging, I found out that Sean Parker created this monstrosity. Yes, that's Sean Parker, the dude that started Napster, invested in Spotify, and was president at Facebook. You have been warned. Oh, that's interesting. So this doesn't seem to be any regular AI company, and there's probably a lot of money behind it. This comment says, "Thank you for writing about this app. I saw a Craigslist ad promoting the app and their Cantina Creator Fund side hustle opportunity." Based on the comments, it's unclear if the original poster is doing exactly what Melanie and her TikTok friends are doing, because some of these comments give off the impression that they're strictly generating AI videos and posting those. Searching up the Cantina Creator Fund brought me to their website that described different tiers of being paid out depending on the view count, but so far this just seems to be for the characters. I'm not as concerned about someone being paid to post AI videos, even though I'm not thrilled about our feeds being littered with AI. But what I want to know is how all these people are being convinced to talk about the app. So I found another post on Reddit recruiting people on a subreddit called r/UGC, which is the abbreviation for user generated content. And that refers to like any brand related content like photos, videos, reviews, or social media posts created by regular people, like people that aren't someone you'd recognize. So the post was a job advertisement from months ago looking for UGC creators to make up to $2,000 for one video. It describes all of my speculations. They want someone to talk about their product online. They want someone to make a new TikTok or Instagram administered by whoever posted the ad, I assume. They want someone to post 14 times a week. And then they have a link to a video example on TikTok. And y'all are gonna shit your pants.
You should just said this.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. So there's either a clear pattern or everyone's related. Maybe both. Can you believe that that girl from earlier probably only got $2,000 for an undisclosed ad that got over 28 million views? The application seemed to still be active when I clicked on it. I can't tell if it's through Cantina or through a third-party agency, but this is what it says. It asks the person applying to submit a 15 to 20 second video using one of 3 predetermined scenarios. We have the family group chat one, the childhood dog passing away one, and the texting my crush and this was his response one, all of which we saw earlier. The requirements include explicitly showing the Cantina video from iMessage, and I'm assuming so that it looks like it was sent to them via text. The Cantina app logo needs to be at the end of the video, and the video can't look like a sales pitch. It should feel like an organic reaction. So you be the judge. Do you think whoever orchestrated this application wants the average viewer to know that they're watching an ad? There's still plenty of video left, and I'm not going to beat a dead horse about undisclosed ads existing. Like, I think by now you've probably accept that these type of ads are all over your feed. But how far will someone go to create engagement for an undisclosed ad for a reasonable payout? That question can only truly be answered by introducing y'all to Floor.
Do you like money or do you hate money? I like money. I like money a lot. Like a lot.
So one of Floor's videos popped up my feed on TikTok, and it seemed kind of like the first one we saw, but for a different product. I don't exactly remember which video of hers I saw first, but what I found so interesting is that she has so many accounts, and they can all be found in her followers tab. All of these accounts do something similar to what Melanie and her friends were doing, but taking it to a level that I found to be concerning. I'm going to start with the lighter examples. Her Tax With Me account has videos pretending like she found this cool new tax filing AI tool. Floor.drops has her claiming to be making $15,000 a month doing AI dropshipping, which I believe to not be true, because why would you be making all these ads if you're racking in $15K? Coach with Floor seems to have fake scenarios that advertise some sort of interview or meeting helper of sorts. She's also teaching us how to speak different languages with some app and advertising some money-saving app. She even has pages in Spanish doing the same thing, but for a Spanish-speaking audience. Floor is booked and busy. She's working her ass off. I'm convinced this is how she spends the majority of her time because she's so involved with this operation. I mean, based on what I'm seeing here, nothing could have prepared me for discovering how far this woman is willing to go. Making Memories with Me is one of her pages that advertise something called Autograph. For some context, this article I found describes it and says, Autograph helps users preserve their memories through weekly interviews with a voice-based AI historian named Walter, creating a digital replica that captures their voice, stories, and personality over time. Now, I don't know if this means people are talking to an AI robot pretending to be a dead person or if they're collecting recordings. I don't know. It's irrelevant. It's probably stupid. What I care more about is how this woman set up horrible and traumatic scenarios that are clearly fabricated. Like that her husband has Huntington's disease, and thankfully this app will help preserve memories while he slowly decays into the ground. This page is filled with many different videos of her with mascara running down her face and describing awful circumstances that I wouldn't wish upon anyone. But she doesn't exclusively make up these lies about her supposed husband, and that he also has prosopagnosia, which I didn't even know was a word. She also made a video insinuating that her brother passed away. And then she killed grandma. She also has another page for some medical AI app where she's lying about her friends having cancer and lying about being a caregiver. You know, maybe she is a caregiver, but how would I know when she seems to be everything else? I mean, words can't even begin to describe how upset I was knowing that not only is this behavior wrong, but many other people are doing this. She's following other people that are doing similar shit. And they are also following people who are doing similar shit as well. It's never ending. It just keeps going. One honorable mention to the undisclosed ads epidemic is this dingbat whose engagement strategy just confuses me.
What? What?
I'm not even mad at you. I'm just a little concerned. Are you okay? Before I tell y'all what I really think about all this, I need to talk about how not disclosing advertisements as an influencer is against the law in the United States. And right now, I'm talking to all my influencers out there because I've been sponsored before, and there are strict guidelines that I had to follow before posting my sponsorship. First, I want to say to anyone watching this that has been making undisclosed ads or has been thinking about making undisclosed ads for brands and getting paid for it, you can't do this. Whether you're like Melanie and you're just making goofy videos in hopes they get viral for the program you sign up for, or maybe you're like Floor and you're willing to forego all of your morals and decency to bait strangers into feeling bad for you strictly for engagement, you can't do this. If you think your hands are clean and you're somehow not responsible because a big company asked you to do this, the FTC doesn't care. And if you don't live in the United States, you might want to check up on laws in your own country. Would the Federal Trade Commission go after these companies responsible for orchestrating this? Yeah, they would. They would investigate and the company would likely pay a fine or worse. I don't know how it works, but they would also hold you responsible and they would likely obtain your information once they bust one of these companies. In the description of this video, I have a link to ftc.gov, and it explicitly says, as an influencer, it's your responsibility to make these disclosures, to be familiar with the endorsement guides, and to comply with laws against deceptive ads. By not following FTC guidelines, you're breaking the law, and you're potentially putting yourself in a bad spot. I'm calling to anyone making this type of content to simply delete those accounts. That's the only accountability I'm asking for. Not only the people that I've talked about today, but anyone doing this. I don't know what kind of financial circumstances these people are in where they are willingly making fake ads for money, sometimes leading into some disgusting lies to get paid. I know the US job market isn't very good right now. It is hard to find a job. I understand that. I am very aware that these recruitment tactics specifically prey on people who may not know about FTC guidelines, or they don't care because they're desperate for money and they don't want to be on the street. I'm aware that a lot of these people are just trying to pay their bills. To my offenders, what y'all really need to know is that you're better than this and you can make more money doing the right thing. It takes a lot of energy to post that frequently across several accounts. And if you've applied that energy into making a YouTube channel, talking about something you enjoy talking about, you can make a lot of money, life-changing money, or even a little extra every month to help pay for gas. Even if the FTC doesn't catch you, you could get permanently banned from one of these platforms and then you'll never ever be able to make money as an influencer ever again. And on top of that, you and I both know the lack of genuine content on these platforms is not making them any better. These types of videos, when they go viral, fool almost everyone. And it's even worse if a fake video describing an awful experience sparks comments that people spend a lot of time and energy writing, describing their traumatic experiences in hopes of consoling the person who just fooled them. If you see an account that you believe is fake, don't be mean, you don't know their life, just report it and move on. If you're one of the people I talked about, I'm not mad at you because I don't know you. I am making an example out of you because it's important and you did the bad thing. And y'all represent what many other people are doing too, so that's something that you have to come to terms with. And if I had just messaged one of you to delete your account, let's be real, you just probably tell me to fuck off and block me or something. But I don't send any hate to you. I kind of want to beat the shit out of you a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't hate you. I'm working on being less of a reactive person. I just think you need to do the right thing and not do this anymore because manipulating people in a way that you might not see as harmful can really influence millions of people in a way that you wouldn't expect. It's irresponsible. And I know that's not what you're intending to do. I know that. You're just trying to pay your bills. But there are better legal ways to do that. To everyone else, in case this video gets attention, don't harass anyone. Being hateful in comments only makes things worse. It makes people feel alienated, and it's not an effective way for people to learn how to do better. Just make a video screaming at them instead like I'm doing. No matter who you are, please just live your life trying to do what's right and making the world a better place. And before I go, I just really need to tell you something that's very important. My cousin got married 3 months ago and sent this in the group chat today.